Hello everyone, welcome to Palmist. Let's do a general analysis of this person's palm. Before we do, please subscribe. And if you want to get your palm analyzed, do WhatsApp us, it's in the description box. Now, what do you see in these lines? Okay, let me show you. Now, look at this person's lifeline. First of all, the lifeline is, if you see here, it's completely disturbed, which means very traumatic young age. The young days, up to the age of 11 to 12, this person has gone through a lot of mental stress. Either mental abuse, physical abuse, we don't know what, but some sort of abuse has gone through in this person's life. And then life starts getting a bit better from this point, from 11 onwards. And if you see here, it comes down to a certain point. And if you see here, the line, the thickness of the line here has started to fade. And if you see here, there's one island and there's another massive island here. But the good thing is there is a line which is going across like this, which means any illness here will have minimum effects, which means if some serious illness is there, this will take down and you will have like 10, 20, 30% of the effects, not 100%, which is a positive sign. Also a good angel line is here, which means there will always be, see at the beginning it's close. Do you see how close this is to the lifeline? But as time passes, you see how far it goes. Now what does this mean in an angel line? See, when angel line is very close by, this means there'll always be some support in your life, either from family, your husband, your wife, your parents, your colleagues, things like that. But in this case, if you see here, the line is close and then it starts moving away, which means after a certain point, people will not want to do anything for you. They will not want to help you. They'll want to stay away from you. They'll distance themselves from you. Okay, so this is the sign of that, which is not a good sign, which means you will be isolated. Okay, any help you need or something, there will be nobody who will come to help you after a certain age. This is what this indicates. Why is that? Also, I will tell you. There are Rahu lines here, if you see here. Okay, there are Rahu lines, which means obstacles. Very few cutting the fate line, but there's a lot of cutting your lifeline, which means a lot of mental stress. A lot of mental stress, a lot of demons they're fighting in their mind. Okay, this is what it shows here. Now, when it comes to profession, this person will work throughout their life and it won't be stable. The life is not going to be stable. I'll tell you why. You see from the beginning itself, do you see these cuts here? Do you see these cuts? Everywhere. There's one area they might last for about 4 to 5 years, but after that, again, if you see here, cuts. There's very thin cuts, but it's there. You can see it. And the last one cuts here. After that, if you see, the fate line is missing. Then what happens is, it starts off from this point again, and it goes up. You see this? And then again, there's obstacles. You see this? Again, after a certain age, after 49, it starts off like this. But once it comes to the Saturn mount, there's a bold line here. But do you see more than 10 lines here? You see everything trying to go up. Now, what does all this mean? What this means is, guys, there will never be stability in this person's life. Only for about 5 to 6 years, there will be stability. But after that, there's constant shift. They work somewhere, they get kicked out, or they leave the job. Again, they start somewhere, they get kicked out, or they leave the job. Why? Because this person has a very short temper and they will not be able to handle pressure. Why do I say this? Is because you see the mind line, the bold mind line is a very short mind line. Normally, if you see your own palm, you will see your mind line is quite big, right? It goes like this, it goes like this, it comes down like this, things like that happen. But in this person's case, if you see here, it stops at this point, which is not a good sign. What this means is quick decision making. Quick decision making. Second thing is not listening to others. It's only your way or the highway. There's no room for compromise. And agitated with things. You don't like listening to people. You want to do your own thing, and when somebody tells you something, you get irritated. Short-tempered, quick decision without thinking. Things like that will start happening. So what happens is you're isolating yourself. For example, if this is your opportunity, what has happened is with a mind line like this, your opportunity becomes this big. Why? Because you're isolating yourself. People don't want to deal with you. People don't want to talk to you. Because it's always your way or the highway, and you don't listen. Because of that, problems will start coming into this person's life. And also, if you see the heart line, see, when you have a heart line like this, when you see islands like this shows heartbreak. But in this person's case, if you see here, the island goes all the way up to this point, almost, up to the age of 65, 70. When you have islands like this, what this indicates is there will always be, you cannot trust a person like this when you have islands like this. What this means is this person will always uh, say something and do something else. They will never hold their word. They'll never keep up to their word. For example, if they tell somebody that, I'm going to be there, I'm going to do this for you, the next minute this person is disappeared. And because of that, they break a lot of good relationship with people. Because it's only up to that point when it serves them, they are okay. But the minute it doesn't serve them, their purposes, they leave the place. This happens with the family, this happens with the partner, this happens with every single person. This person will do. And that's why you see this angel line, it comes to a certain point, and after that, people start avoiding. Okay, and at the end of the days, at the end of this angel line, if you see the gap here is too much, what this means is the person who supported you, people who supported you will want to sabotage you. Why? Because the line is moving away. It's not as close. See, even here at this point it's close, this point is still thin, but here if you see the gap is getting bigger, which means the person who once helped you or the people who once helped you will try to sabotage you. This is what this indicates. All these signs are negative signs, guys. Okay, yes, there will be name, fame, and things like that, but there's also deformation, which means your reputation will be in tatters. People will not. It's deformation. So it might come from anywhere. To what level we don't know, but there are signs of deformation too. So all these signs show one thing. Okay, because of selfishness, because of you're so selfish that people they don't think who they're hurting, who they're walking over, things like that. When they're young, they think that that they can achieve anything and do things like that, but often things catch up and it shows in your palm. You might lie, you might hide from the world and things like that, but your palm will never lie. It will show you the show exact, it's like a mirror. You cannot hide from this. So when you have signs like this, you need to self-reflect. You need to look within. You need to correct your mistakes. You need to correct your negatives into positives. Only then you will see progress in this person's life. Otherwise, there will be constant ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. And after a certain age, when opportunities shrink in life, then you'll see less ups and more downs, less ups and more downs over the period of time. I hope this helps. Please subscribe. And if you want to get your palm analyzed, do WhatsApp us. It's in the description box. Take care, everybody. Thanks a lot. Please like and share my videos. Thank you. Bye-bye.